Okay, welcome back, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? But one thing, I feel like the sprites for these three girls, except Karune, whatever her name is. Kurumi. They seem really weird. I don't know if it's just the eyeballs, but every time we were like playing, I could not think of like something about these sprites is just odd. Like, look at Yoshiko's eyes.
We already talked about this. They're a different art style.
Is that what it is?
They're drawn by a different person. Yeah.
How do you know that?
A comment.
Oh, okay.
Also, it's just kind of obvious. Like, if you look at this person's sprite and then Desuhiko talks or something, it's like a clear difference.
Like, I wonder if that's like a creative decision. I know it's like really rude to call an artist art like this, but the eyes give me an AI vibe.
That is mean.
I know, but it's just something about it. Like, the eyes look fine.
What they were going for, according to the comment I read, was that they were going for more of a like, I think they call it like a shoujo manga vibe, because it's like a high school, it's supposed to feel young and like colorful and blah 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 blah.
Well, it's just the eyes just have so much going on in them. Like, the pupils look like giant plus signs that stretch everywhere.
I mean, that's all their pupils in this game, though. Like,
yeah, but hers and Warune's especially are the weirdest.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
Anyways, that was just something that was bothering me, so I wanted to make everyone else bothered by it, too.
The AI part?
No, it just is weird.
Oh, okay.
I did honestly wonder for a second, like, is that AI? It's kind of hard to tell. But
I don't think when this game came out, or like during its development, AI was that good yet. Now you probably very easily could make like a visual novel with just an AI. You could probably make an AI story, AI characters.
Yeah, there was a thing, I'm not going to get into too much detail, where I was using like a bunch of AI art generators to like get this character thing going. I want to do that now. I don't really like the AI thing, but it was like when it was real fresh.
Yeah.
It was really new, and I wanted to try it. And you could, you know, with enough prompts and money and whatever.
Wasn't too hard.
No, AI
There is no other explanation.
See, hers looks
Has
fine,
to
I
be
think.
her.
Yeah, but she has less detail in her eyes.
Yeah, hers looks normal.
Why me? Stop making such baseless accusations!
Right, you know, it's just Yoshiko that freaks me out. It's just her eyes are weird.
I like Waruna's sprites a lot, actually.
I do too.
Both Yoshiko and Kurune blame Waruna?
But I think maybe Yoshiko's eyes could be part of the guilty thing.
Maybe.
It's a vibe I'm getting.
But anyway, they're both trying to accuse Waruna here, but I think Waruna had the least to do with it.
But still something.
I definitely think she moved those glasses slower to make it easier on these two, because she was like, I know what you guys are doing. And I mean, if she was a friend of Aiko, yeah, I wouldn't blame her. Like, okay, if you're gonna kill her, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
If someone killed you and then I found out a murder plot to kill that person who killed you, I would not be an obstacle. Yeah. I want to help because I don't want to go to jail, but I wouldn't get in the way.
You wouldn't help kill the person that killed me?
If two other people are already handling it, it's like, easy.
They got it for me.
Stop it! I hate to see girls fighting each other.
You'd love it if they were fist fighting and their clothes were flying off.
That might just be
the
you.
only person who could have added poison to the
Fair,
glass
honestly.
whoever was also unstage. So that means it has to be Waruna. She's the culprit.
Not true. She didn't have anywhere on her body she could have put it.
Yeah.
No. Murderer.
And 5 seconds is too short of a time for her to, like, take it from some hidden spot and apply it, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
That's just a little far-fetched.
Murderer. No.
Does she become a goblin monster thing?
I think that's only people that get in the way. Maybe she'll turn into something else. Oh! I guess, yeah, they're all getting in the way, huh?
Yeah.
That makes sense, then. Also, I like that design.
Women are terrifying!
That's not a normal thing they do.
She's on her period. This is what they always look like.
Yeah.
It's you! Yoshiko!
That I can see.
I thought they'd all turn weird and then they'd just be screaming at each other as weird creatures.
I'm not the culprit!
Wait, this is weird. I agree with her.
Yoshiko!
What?
Well, you gotta find the flaw in the
What's
logic.
it doing?
Yoshiko!
It was just twitching. Okay. Wine glasses, water gun, eyedropper. Wine glasses feel like maybe the most relevant thing right now.
We have used it already, though. I don't know if that's been
No, I don't think we did. We used the...
Oh, no, that's what we were having a lot of trouble with. Okay, never mind.
The glasses were spotless when placed. Poison was detected in the glass held by the victim, but the other glass had no such traces. Okay, which one of these says it couldn't have been Waruna? Whatever, let's just see what they say.
It's in the audience.
That's true, I can't argue with that.
Yeah, there's nothing really to disagree with there.
She filled a water gun with poison.
Okay.
Oh.
She shot the poison straight into the glass.
That is too far-fetched to believe.
I don't know if I quite believe that.
She could have used night vision to see.
Yes, because
Can
that's
she do
everything
that?
like high
She knew
schoolers
the
have.
stage would be dark. So it's
Ouch.
possible she prepared for that.
Yes, that is possible.
Yep. They're saying Yoshiko's the murderer. Apparently she waited for the lights to go out before pouring the poison?
But Yoshiko was in the audience, so could she really have poured it into the glass on stage?
Maybe you should look through the solution keys to see what happened to the glasses on stage.
Okay, so we have the glasses on stage one. They were brought from the theater club's underground storage by the prop master and placed upside down on
It couldn't have been shot in with the water gun?
Because they were upside down.
Right, so there's what we start with.
I see,
I'm
I
not
see.
the culprit.
No help out.
I didn't mean to use that!
You!
Not that I ever... Oh,
Yoshiko!
that's easy. I don't even have to dodge.
I think you did, you just did it weird.
Yeah, that's true.
She filled a water gun with
This is
poison.
hard.
She shot the poison straight into the glass.
There you go.
Is it coming at me? There we go.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Okay.
Stupid! Yeah, you dumb. Get on the ground, you
The
weirdo.
wine glass was upside down on the shelf.
We should like go up to Waruna in real life now and be like, you would look really good if you dyed your hair blue. Anyway,
She would.
She would?
Even if she did use a water gun, there's no way she could have done it since the glass
Plus
was
there'd just be
upside
splash everywhere, and who has that good of aim?
Yeah, it'd just be like dribble.
And when she just shot it from the audience, I feel like you'd hear it too. You'd hear like...
You hear the like... Psh, psh, psh,
Yeah, like when you hear a hose or something.
It's quiet, I think. Oh, look, she's on the little monitors back there. Posing.
So cute.
down. Women are really tough.
You literally just stabbed her and she's good, bro.
I'm not the culprit. It's you.
Also, she's holding a water gun.
Hey!
She is.
Why do you got that?
Yeah, that is kind of suspicious. What do you need that for? Kurane, the other person was watching her the whole time. It like would have been really hard for her to sneak something by her.
Yeah, Kurene's a good accomplice, but not the killer, I think.
Yeah.
Could be wrong, though. You never know.
I think it maybe could be Kurane, but just the aim it would take to get the poison into the glass from all the way up there is like
Yeah.
a bit extreme, I think.
No.
Okay, so the evidence that...
What are our keys?
Oh, this is a repel one. I don't have keys.
Okay,
Kurane is the culprit.
so we throw her logic back in her face.
Yeah, on the blue ones.
She's the one who poisoned the glass.
Ugh.
If it's not me or Yoshiko,
Ugh.
then it has to have been Kurane.
No! Whoa!
Is it always like the first blue one?
I don't know. I don't know how that one works. That was the one that had like
Why do
one
you
little
think Kurane
sentence
did it?
of tutorial.
What's your reasoning?
Okay, fine. I'll tell you why Kurane is the
I didn't get that far yet! Oh, okay. Maybe you should start with that.
Production manager's testimony?
Kurane's the culprit.
Okay.
Lighting staff testimony. I'm calling it out, sorry.
Yeah. Kurane went up to the catwalk before the plane and stayed there for the duration.
Yep.
She killed in a way only she could have.
What's
What is
that?
that?
Yeah, I don't know what to argue yet.
And mixed the poison into the glass
How do you think like the real girls would feel if they were just watching this?
using an eyedropper.
They might like it. Like, whoa, I'm hot.
Kurane used
Maybe.
an eyedropper to
Ow.
add the poison.
There you go.
Nah.
Wrong.
No. Time for this again. There were eye drops in Kurane's locker, but we don't know if there was any poison inside the containers.
I said.
So you can't refute that statement, but that solution key still seems helpful.
Okay, so it's this solution key. I'm also curious whether or not Kurane could have put in the poison.
Okay.
There's no doubt Kurine's the culprit. She dripped the poison right in.
That one? Okay, that's just the same as the last one, but alright.
Yeah, not that different, but...
Kurine wasn't the only person on the catwalk. Another member was working the lights. She claims Kurine didn't do anything suspicious during the performance. Because of that testimony, it's impossible Kurine added the poison from the catwalk.
No, I'm back to normal.
So it's proven
Are they all just
both
gonna take
Yoshiko
turns
and Kurine
accusing each
couldn't
other?
have added the poison to the glass.
I guess.
So Waruna really is the culprit. She's the one who snuck in the poison.
I thought you were better than
Wait,
that,
really?
Waruna. I thought you would compete with your performance fair and square. I always knew something was off about her. No, it's not me. It really isn't me.
I mean...
Yeah, I believe her. I don't think it was her.
Yeah, is there more to this? Because... I feel like there's still other possibilities we could talk about for...
Poison delivery.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe now we can defend her. Also, they're cute.
Liar.
Pants on fire!
Oh.
Liar, 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 liar!
Uh-oh.
You know, you definitely get the vibe these two are in cahoots with each other a lot, though.
Yeah, definitely more than Waruna is.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think Waruna, like, let it happen and wasn't gonna say anything, but knew what was up. But the other two, just from the way you saw them talk to each other, they knew.
Yeah.
They knew what both each other did.
It's also interesting they've all had a mystery phantom, so they could be in that castle minigame at the end together.
Oh, yeah.
She had a chance to
What?
add the poison herself.
Why are they moving weird?
Shelf in one scene.
That's true, but she only had 5 seconds. And there wasn't anything in her suit.
She added the poison from her pocket.
No, because
Costume staff testimony
says it's impossible.
Smack her hard.
I will.
You're on the way.
Wait. I didn't know it would move over there.
That was sad.
I didn't know it would move. Because you can't hit it when it's too far away either.
You can't disagree with it being impossible.
It is possible. All it would take is practice.
Practice.
You could mix in the poison in a matter of seconds.
There's no, you can't.
Yeah,
really
I was supposed to do the costume thing. I messed up.
That's true.
Warren was on stage, so she could have put the poison in.
Didn't take very long, but
in that case, the problem would be whether or not Warren could have brought the poison on stage, which she couldn't have because of the other thing. What?
I did really like the voice actor for Yoshiko,
She
though.
moved to the shelf in one scene.
I swear I've heard it somewhere before.
Her back
Yeah,
is to Warren and
I like it too.
Warren.
It sounds familiar for sure.
She added the poison from her pocket.
No,
Get to the other side. Oh, okay.
This is the truth.
I was waiting for that perfect shining moment.
Desuhiko, you look so
Warner
stupid.
wasn't concealing anything on her person. The costumer confirmed it.
What if she put it in her butt?
So it wasn't possible for Warren
Or
to have
her
brought
front
the poison
butt.
with her on stage.
The butt on her chest.
That's right.
Oh my god. Oh, wow, you guys gave up really easy.
Interesting they didn't turn back into normal girls, though.
Yeah.
Like, I know she just dissipated, but...
They're all gone now.
So that tells us some. Actually, that doesn't tell us a whole lot. But
Kinda just said,
it more
none
just
of them can do
confirms.
it.
It just kind of confirms things, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't think Waruna could have done it because she couldn't have snuck poison on there in the first place, and 5 seconds is too little to apply it in the dark, you know?
Well,
if she had
I
it hidden
think
somewhere else.
The idea that she could have practiced for it makes sense, and does make it possible.
But even then, we would have, like, found it in the cabinet afterwards, you know? It's
Yeah.
leaving evidence, and she wouldn't do that, you know? Just doesn't make sense. You know, Kurine couldn't do it because the other person was watching her, and if she were to somehow drop the poison from the top down into the glasses, one, you'd hear that, you're risking someone seeing that, and that would just take a heck ton of accuracy that doesn't make sense. By process of elimination, I think it'd have to be Yoshiko somehow. I think applying it maybe while the glasses are back on the shelf, maybe while it was in the wings, That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Or just swapping the glasses, you know.
I wasn't really listening, but I do agree it's probably Desuhiko, so.
I wish.
I know, right?
So Waruna wasn't the culprit?
One of these times it's gotta be,
Does that
right?
mean she didn't add the poison to the glass?
I think it's possible one of the detectives will kill eventually.
It's a shame it wasn't Desuhiko.
Maybe.
It's a fact that she didn't bring the poison on stage, so naturally she couldn't have poisoned the glass.
Well, but then, what really happened here? I'm so confused.
It's okay, just stand back.
Yeah.
This is a weird code-looking door. That's like a thermal brain scan.
Interesting.
What are we about to go into right now?
We should just be back in that big floating stool room.
Maybe this is the recalling part if it's a brain scan.
My disguise to get new information out of the three of them.
Okay, like what?
No use. I already did that during the investigation.
Oh.
Oh, you did, huh?
But your disguise ability is incredible. It's like I was a completely different person.
I had a vajayjay and everything.
Makeup is one thing, but my voice and stature match too.
I use a voice changer to synthesize a new voice. If I've heard it even once, I can easily set it up. I use tape to make your body appear thinner, or add padding for the opposite effect.
So it really is like a lot of prosthetic.
Height can be adjusted by messing with your joints. Up to a certain point. But there are limits, given how it strains the body.
So we can make physical changes
The
too?
more you explain it, the more it sounds like you could commit a lot of crimes pretty easily.
If
I
I'm
don't
being
understand
honest,
that joint part.
I must
Yeah,
resist
does he
my
like
urges
actually
every single
shapeshift us a
day.
little bit?
It's a daily battle to tame the monster inside me.
Gross.
Desuhiko.
I don't think you tame
that
it very
sounds more
well.
Weird than cool.
Alright. Oh, we're getting to the weird psychedelic eyeball part. Oh, there's more eyes the farther I walk.
I love eyeballs, man. They're so cool.
They are a cool aesthetic. I also like clocks that look like that.
That ain't round like it should be.
Be really hard to read, though.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it? Curve. 3 to 5 o'clock. I'm not really sure. Are we there yet?
I feel like you could just, like, yank her little cape thing and slam her on the ground.
I mean, she's attached to the chain as much as we are.
But I mean, as long as we don't make that chain tight, we won't fall out down either.
Yeah.
We stay close to her. If we're the one doing it, we wouldn't have to worry about it.
We there yet?
Huh? A dead end?
No, it's fake. You obviously kill it.
What did you think was gonna happen? This isn't Harry Potter.
What are you doing, Desuhiko?
I'm pissed about this path being blocked, so I tried to just ignore it. And damn, it didn't work.
Doesn't seem like a question is gonna appear.
Does that mean we missed something back there? That other wall behind us?
We need to memory
Looks like
brain
it's
it.
a completely dead end. I guess we can't reach the truth by answering, how was the poison mixed into the glass?
So this whole route was a waste?
No.
No, we got dialogue.
We did eliminate one of the possibilities. Sometimes the journey is just as important as the destination.
The journey. I like the sound of that. I'll use that for lyrics in my next song.
Anyway, let's use my convenient magic spell to return to where you select routes.
Oh, alright.
What's convenient?
Hocus Pocus?
I think it's the Zlam one or whatever, but let's do Hocus Pocus.
Zoom Hocus Pocus. Do magic.
Your voice amplified and echoes across the area.
Thank you, narrator.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Now hurry up and pick another one, Master.
Oh, okay. Zoom! I just forget how this minigame works.
Is that a mini game?
Yeah, you picked the right option.
Out of 2, and you get a second chance.
I wonder how Desuhiko's gonna react to the barrel minigame.
Stuff him in that
Point
barrel.
in rushing. Let's take it nice and slow. Who wants a break?
We can't.
We can't do that. There's a time limit to solving the Mystery Labyrinth.
Time limit? What happens when it runs out?
You get stuck here forever and your soul goes out of your body.
Well, your soul
butt
leaves your body
specifically.
and you're trapped wandering the Mystery Labyrinth.
With Shinigami
forever.
throwing up the keys, probably where she decided to have it come out.
Yeah.
In the end, your your soul will be absorbed into the Mystery Labyrinth, and you disappear. In other words, you die.
Yuma, come on! We gotta get out of here!
Yeah, I know.
Yuma, come on! Come on, man. Stu!
I want to know.
No, I get to pick this time.
Yeah, I was gonna pick this one too.
No, I hate you. I'm picking.
I wanted to. Oh, nope, just kidding. I wanted to do that one.
You want to go with how was the poison glass chosen?
Yes, because I feel like I know this one already, just because of the lights. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of spaced out. My brain is like reset, so I gotta reorganize all the information again.
We took a 15-minute break. That was too much.
Everywhere we go is mega creepy. Is there somewhere we can take a break?
I mean,
Rest
you don't really have
wherever
to
you
come
want.
with us.
In fact, you can rest for all of eternity. Anyway, how did the culprit get the victim to choose the glass with poison in it?
Oh,
Lights.
the lights. Okay, yeah, I remember now.
Mixed around on stage, after all.
Would you mind telling me the sequence of events that happened?
You don't
when the
know,
glasses
you're
were shuffled?
stupid.
It's no fair otherwise.
I don't know about being fair, but here's exactly what happened. The duel of poisoned cups began.
No, I have to listen to the whole thing.
I'm gonna go get some food while we wait.
At the start, the victim,
Oh, okay.
Colin, brought the
We get
glasses and
visuals.
bottle from the shelf that's on the set.
I wish it was Subway Surfers instead.
I was
Colin
just
then took out
thinking
the poison
that.
vial from her pocket and poured it into one of the glasses. But the vial was just a prop. It didn't have any real poison in it. After that, the glasses were shuffled.
Uh-huh.
Whoa! What's going on here? It's not like we're trying to find the lost ark or something.
It's all right.
It's Indiana
We can
Jones
keep going by
reference.
solving mysteries.
Right, now concentrate.
Alright. I concentrate on a bridge. Who shuffled the glasses during the duel of the poison cups? Both?
We're both.
Be it.
There's both. Oh my god.
Pissy, he goes like, I don't know what to do.
I can't do parkour.
Were Waruna and Cotton.
Yep.
Some of the visuals are glitchy sometimes.
Yeah, I noticed that thing bugging in the back.
Who chose a glass first? Who chose it first?
Karen.
First?
Must be it.
It was... Is this what they're talking about? Okay.
Yes.
The first person to choose a glass was.
I thought they were asking, like, who shuffled first or something, and I'm like, what? Okay. Which glass had the poison? The one Karen drank. Oh, I don't know! That's a really good question!
I saw you looking down at the controller trying to press the right button.
Waruna placed her.
Okay,
mouth
well,
on the
luckily,
glass,
they
but she
keep it, like,
didn't die.
left, right, and middle, with which
okay,
it correlates with the buttons. But I just like to make sure, because I don't play on Switch much.
Which means only the glass Cotton chose contains poison. This way.
We knew all this.
Good job. Jessica, how'd you make it across?
I thought I was done for.
Yeah, quit being lazy and get a move on.
Huh.
By the end of this, he's gonna be like, I do not want anything to do with you, lady.
You are crazy!
Are you sure that only the glass Cotton took had poison in it?
That's what the Peacekeeper said, I
Is it
thought.
possible both of them were poisoned?
Well, no, she drank the other one.
Waruna drank from the other glass and didn't die. That has to mean only Cotton's glass had the poison.
Maybe she's poison resistant.
Then how did the culprit get Cotton to pick the glass with the poison?
The lights.
Well,
This one's
maybe the
it's just a
culprit
truth
wasn't
bullet they
after
give
Cotton
us that
specifically.
tells us that.
They didn't care
Our
who
solution
wound up
key, I'm
picking the
sorry.
poison.
I'm not sure about that. I think Cotton absolutely was the target.
I agree. I agree. Is it gonna block me? Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, which way do I go?
The door. Open the door.
Open the door.
Throw out the window now.
Whoa! Here it comes! Hey! This one's a cutie. She's totally my type. Ah, my heart. I'm in love.
Are you good, bro?
Gross.
Let me tell the truth.
Is there something gross about
The
love at
culprit is
truth
Waruna.
at first sight, Ethan?
For him.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's
Do you
just-
think you could ever fall in love at first sight?
I think I could be infatuated at first sight, like anyone can. I think I can see someone and be like, whoa, they seem really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, you'll never know if that's like, what if they open their mouth, then it's like, oh, never mind.
They open their mouth and they're like, hello!
I don't care. If you're a witch, that's cool, but...
Huh.
But, I mean, like, you don't agree with what they're saying, or, like, you just don't like them.
Do you think love at first sight is possible, or do you think it's only ever, like, infatuation at first sight?
I think love at first sight is possible if the people were already compatible.
Maybe.
So if person A sees person B and says, oh my god, it's love at first sight, but A and B are both very compatible for each other, and then they initiate and talk and blah, 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 they're going to say, yeah, it's love at first sight.
But it'd take those, like, very specific circumstances for it to qualify, you think?
Right, but if A is like, oh my god, B is so pretty, they seem so perfect, oh my god, and then B thinks the same thing, and then they're like, oh, I don't actually like this person, then no.
Yeah.
So circumstantially, yeah, but that's just kind of the duh.
Where do you, like, draw the line between infatuation and love, though?
I think infatuation...
Because, I mean, love to me seems like something you would kind of need, like, prior knowledge about a person to
Right.
get.
I don't think infatuation is a bad thing, because it's pretty much what leads to love.
Maybe.
I see infatuation as, like, one-sided blind love. Like... Maybe you love the idea of them, or maybe you just love what you've seen so far but don't know the full picture. I think once you know the full picture, if you still have those feelings, you can call it love.
Maybe.
I imagine infatuation and love very much feel the same. It's just the context and maturity that separate it quite a bit.
See, I feel like before, like if I was dating someone or something, I think before I could ever really say, like, I love them, I would need to, like, experience... many different things with that person. Like, I would need to experience an argument with that person. I would need to experience good and bad and, like, it'd take time, too.
But can I throw something out there?
Huh?
You're also you. I don't think love at first sight would ever apply to anything you're related to or actively participating in.
Fair enough. I guess maybe someone else could say they fall in love way easier than I do.
Yeah, so a lot of people can say that, I think.
I don't know, I think Shinigami I'm in love with.
Oh. See where that goes. But no, like, again, like, I think that's just something that would work for some people, but not others. Do I see you as a love at first sight guy? Never in a million years. I think you could think, wow, they're pretty. Wow, they seem cool. Wow, blah, 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 blah. They're whatever at first sight. But I don't think you'd ever be a love at first sight guy.
What about you?
Maybe
more,
like,
but still not there.
Maybe like first few words.
Love?
I don't know about... Yeah, see, that love is such a strong thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think love at first sight is like...
I'm just such a naturally suspicious person that I feel like I'd be so like, you're too good to be true.
I think love at first sight is always infatuation at first sight, and it's only love, like I said, when they're compatible.
Fair enough.
That's it. It's always infatuation at first. Every single time, if they're saying it's love at first sight, it was infatuation at first. But if it works, they're like biased. It's like...
Then they're qualified to call it love because it never changed anyway.
Well, you know, like what they call survivor's bias?
Yeah.
So if like, but I'll explain this for them. If you're in a big plane and you're in the back half of the plane and then the plane crashes and the back half is the only part that survived and you survive, then you're going to say, yeah, the back half of planes are more safe. It's proven. I've been in a plane crash and I survived it because I was in the back half. That's survivor's bias. YouTubers who are... I see this a lot. YouTubers who are like super successful, I feel like are going to be more likely to be like, yeah, just work hard and you'll attain it. Well, of course, they'll say that.
I see that a lot. Like, YouTube is so easy, you just gotta...
Yeah, they're the successors. You can't trust their advice completely because they're an outlier. I mean, you know how many people try YouTube?
Yeah.
Like, that's survivor's bias.
There's also just differences there with the types of videos you're making. I mean, if I really went out of my way to make something I thought would get a lot of views, but I had zero passion in it all, it was a topic I didn't enjoy, it was something I knew had a huge amount of demand and blah, 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 then maybe I could get a lot of views, but it's not even the point of me doing it at that point, you know?
I think if it was a no-holds-barred thing, I could be good at making money on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because it'd be so easy to just be like, oh, this is popular, I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to steal this footage, and I'm going to
if you were just scummy with it, yeah.
Yeah, make some Reddit green text stories, or...
And just make them up.
No, just steal them. It's more effort.
Do either. You don't have to be honest.
No, it's more. It's not. I mean, it's easier and quicker to just take a popular Reddit post.
I mean, at that point, just AI generated.
Yeah, but even then, like, they need to be real. You need to see comments and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You can't just completely freeball it, but if you wanted to, like, make a career on YouTube, take all the passion out of it, take all the fun out of it, and just cheat.
Yeah.
I think, like, that would actually work.
Probably.
Because you just have to just learn basic editing, learn how to use some, like, just look at what's popular. Go to YouTube Shorts, look at what's popular, look at what would be the easiest to do, and then do it.
Incognito tab and just see what's on the trending page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Seriously? Thanks for telling us.
Yeah, and he's the embodiment of infatuation.
That was so easy.
You're so gullible. She's obviously lying.
You serious? That was a lie?
It's no.
Aren't she the master of disguises? Shouldn't she, like, be able to tell?
Knew which glass was poisoned. Either the glass with the poison was filled just a bit higher up.
Something else.
The right glass beforehand.
Kurine is like, I'm so shy, anime girl, blah, blah, blah. And when we were talking to her disguised as the other ladies, she was a B word.
Yeah, as Yoshiko.
As both of them. She was rude to Waruna. She was rude to Yoshiko.
Yeah. Well, she definitely had way more confidence with Yoshiko. She was, like, sly and smirk and smug.
Right. This whole, like, you know, I'm shy, I don't know what happened, I'm just a victim of this too. I think it's total BS.
That's all shy, gloomy people, though. Kind of. Not actually, but I would suspect them of it more.
Knowing that, Waruna prompted Karin to select the glass which contained poison.
Prompted her? How?
Just like nodding at it. Pick that one, please.
Only the two of them were on stage. She could guide Karin through the scene.
How? Yeah, it doesn't tell me how.
Before or after each line of dialogue, she could have easily signaled her with gestures or glances.
I saw it, though.
Yeah, that checks out. I don't think she's saying anything super questionable.
I don't know. That seems too easy. No.
Glass?
Could this be?
Did Waruna know which glass had the
I get it. We have to pick the right one.
No. Waruna didn't. And the reason she slow shuffled was probably so the other people could keep better track of it, like you said. But I don't think she knew which one was which.
I think when she was shuffling them, yeah, she probably had no idea.
And I mean, definitely not by the end if they each took turns shuffling it.
Mm-hmm.
So, no.
If I was Waruna, I'd be really scared. Like, they have no reason to kill me, right? Right?
I think she'll still die by being some, like, barely counting accomplice.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
I'm counting on you, Yuma.
Right.
She didn't really do anything that wrong, though. Assuming if Karen was, like, a killer. Did she know which glass had the poison?
No.
Nah. I hope I don't die.
We just drank the table.
It was delicious.
Must have been.
Why?
Caramel flavor.
I told you Waruna is the culprit.
Shut up, whiner.
Why? Don't you believe me? Why doesn't anyone believe me?
You're not even real.
Oh, wait, don't cry. I'm completely helpless against the woman's tears.
You're completely helpless against a woman.
Yeah.
But Karin filled the glasses. Waruna wouldn't have been able to tell which one had poison just by the amount of liquid.
Well, how about marking the glass itself?
No. The prop master testified that there wasn't a single mark on either glass.
No, they were spotless. We can't let anything happen to the glasses our actors use.
I didn't even think about that, but good to know.
Oh, really? I'm surprised you investigated that much. Are you sure you're a rookie, Yuma?
I'm a pro, sometimes.
It was all thanks to your forte.
So it's thanks to me.
Are they gonna
I knew
kiss?
it.
This Hiko totally smells like onions, though.
I didn't lie.
Probably. Definitely has lice.
Believes me. Everyone else is lying.
You just go push her over when she's like that. It's like, dunk.
The Mystery Labyrinth is a reflection of the real world, right? Then maybe what she's crying about is...
A reflection of the real world.
Then she must have grown up surrounded by a bunch of scumbags. That's it. I'll warm her up with my charisma once we're back in the real world.
Did you use that info to manipulate her?
That is exactly what a scumbag would say.
It is.
Yeah, you literally, like, put on disguises. Aren't you, like, the biggest liar of them all?
Anyway, the 2 glasses got shuffled, right? So the odds were 50-50. Maybe she just relied on luck. If she hit her target, perfect. If not, who cares?
It's just Waruna.
I doubt it.
But it's impossible to get the victim to pick a specific glass.
Guys, we already know this. We could skip this whole thing if you just let us talk.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to do this part
Even
next.
do this? It's way too much trouble to pull off a murder in the middle of a performance.
That's it. Maybe there's a reason why it had to be done during the play.
Huh? What do you mean?
That's a good point.
That is a good
Had to let
point.
the victim choose the poison glass on stage for some reason. If that's the case, there could be a trick involving the stage itself.
The
Like
lights.
that.
The lights. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a stage, or like doing it during a play when a bunch of people are involved with the process is a good, like, place to get away with it.
Yeah. Well, especially in the place with the peacekeepers where no one cares to actually solve it.
Yeah.
So
How did the culprit
At this
make
point,
Karen?
she could have just stabbed Karen in the
Yeah,
like
that's you.
mouth and be like, "No, it was
It
Karumi."
was a suicide.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
38 stab wounds.
like
It's a
shoot her like
suicide.
7 times in the head. I think it was Karumi who did that.
I was nowhere near there.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Spotlight.
Spotlight. It's whichever one the spotlight
This is
shines
really
on
right
first.
there. Spotlight selection.
Where do I select?
Pick the glass on the right. Pick the glass on the right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You dumb.
What
You mean
the
somebody on
heck?
stage gave the signal?
No.
The 2 of them on stage couldn't have known which cup was poisoned.
Well, that means this place has nothing to do with it then.
You moron.
It was the one on the right though, and the spotlight's on the one on the right.
Well, you gotta select the spotlight, not the schmoogly boogly. How do you select the
Just
spotlight,
click
though?
it. Click the X.
Alright, wait,
There you go.
here we go.
It's gonna be like the window.
What? That's not the window.
You mean somebody on stage?
That's
gave
not
us-
the...
Can you look around at all?
I know it was the spotlight, though. Oh.
No.
Oh. Guys, I quit. Let's play over.
Guys, let the record show Ethan is the one who said, "Can you look around at all?"
Well,
Click the left one. Left one's shining on the left or right glass.
Okay.
Click it.
Here,
It's
What if it's like mistake again? You're stupid.
this is it!
There was someone on stage that did it.
You ready for Karune
That's right,
or whatever
the
to be like,
spotlight.
"No, I didn't do it."
Culprit used the spotlight to get caught in to select the poisoned glass.
The spotlight? How?
The lighting crew.
The culprit told Cotton
You didn't need to get up
whichever
on the
glass
table, bro.
Spotlight hit first.
Help me down,
As a matter
Shinigami.
of
It's too high.
fact, Cotton's script had a note written in her own handwriting.
It's a
It
completely
said,
different
Take the
language.
glass the spotlight hits first.
Why is he like giving this speech like he's talking to a crowd of people?
I don't know.
No way!
That's crazy.
The table was directly under the catwalk with the spotlight.
She could have pooped off and no one would have known it was her.
So from here, you could see how the shuffling was done.
If you know that much, then it's pretty much solved.
Oh my god.
Oh no, they're gonna all scream at each other again.
I wish they would be more vulgar, and like call each other the B word. It was you. Boop, boop, boop. Who made cotton and picked up poison glass?
It was Shinigami.
We'll find out in the next episode.
What are you gonna do about stupids?
I like their little reactions. She looks like she's about to challenge me to a Pokemon battle.
She does look like a Pokemon character.
Oh my god.
It can't be me.
I hate Yoshiko so much. I hope it was her.
Listen, I still think the like red school uniform with the gray cardigan is like blood on her like chest, like symbolism type thing, like a blood splatter type thing, you know?
I think it's a little too discreet.
What do you mean discreet? That's the only thing I can think of when I look at it. Like it's covered in blood or something.
I don't know. It just looks like a red shirt with a cardigan to me, honestly.
But you see what I mean at least.
Can't be me.
No, it does not click as in my head as blood at all.
But you get what I'm like referencing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
But like visibly, I do not see it at all. You know.
It just looks so weird.
Did your rat just disconnect?
Nah, he's just chilling.
He's just on vacay right now. We were just talking in between episodes how cool it would be to get new rat models. I've gotten a little bit better at drawing lately, so...
We're gonna kidnap a homeless man and force him to learn it, so that way he can make us new models.
Learn rigging.
Rigging.
Yeah.
We were watching this, or Gage was like reading this text about like how much it costs.
Yeah, how much it costs to hire a rigger.
Yeah,
and
like,
every time I said rigger...
like literally like it was like 40 times in the paragraph they had to throw the word rigger in there. I think it was on purpose. I genuinely do.
On purpose of what? What are you
to
implying?
Reference the N-word. Maybe I've just got a poisoned mind with it. But.
Maybe. Well, we did spend our entire childhoods like hearing that word every 5 seconds, so I'm totally numbed to it, you know?
Yeah, I was really surprised when I learned it was apparently a...
like a big bad... You can't say that.
No, a black person only thing.
Oh, really? Yeah,
There's so many Mexican people I heard who'd said it.
You hear people kind of just use it willy-nilly around here, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If people ever wonder why especially me, am like numbed to offensive things.
Well,
I've heard 1,000 times worse. Okay.
I'm not trying to reinforce negative stereotypes here, because I genuinely do believe that's harmful. But every single time I heard a kid, and always a kid, not ever an adult in this context, say the N-word like that, it was always like a I'm so cool and gangster type thing.
Yeah.
Again, only with kids, and I heard everyone say it. White people, black people, Asian people, Mexican people.
My 8th grade English teacher said it when reading a book one time. And
That's just part of the vocab, though.
He was a cracker.
He was a cracker. Was that when we had that advanced 9th grade thing?
Yeah, well, what were we reading? To Kill a Mockingbird?
Oh.
I think?
Such a boring book.
Yeah, I didn't really like it either.
I hate it. That and The Grapes of Wrath. I didn't even finish that one. That was the only book that was assigned to us that I was like, I cannot finish this. It's so terrible.
Honestly, most of the books assigned to us weren't that good.
There was a few gold ones.
Tell me some that were good, because I'm having a hard time remembering.
Okay.
The Great Gatsby was super mid.
Yes, the movie's way better.
The movie was pretty better than
it's got
mid,
DiCaprio in it, though.
Yeah.
So it's hard to beat.
I was more there for Tobey.
Tobey Maguire's a good one, yeah. I like the actor for Daisy a bit. But anyways, I think that's her name. But we read I Am the Messenger, because we had like a thing where it was like pick from like 4 different books that you could pick from.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't think I read that one.
And then like make like a little report on it. Or I think it was like a video on it. Which, oh my god.
Oh.
If I could go back in time and make the video on it, it would be a whole different ballgame.
I feel you. I read a different book. I don't remember at all what it was called. It was about like a girl that tried to kill herself, but she couldn't. She failed.
Is that where she's in like a mental asylum or something?
Yeah, it's a pretty good book. And anyway,
I think I read that one after, because one of the girls in our class was like, Ethan, you have to read this book. And I'm like, okay. And it was really good.
I think you did too, yeah. But yeah, the book report I made on it was like a video, and the only thing I remember from like that whole thing was that everyone was impressed with my video simply because of my like voiceover for it, and they were like, Gage, you should go into like voicing and stuff one day.
You do have a strong voice.
Why,
though back then, that's a whole, because our beginning commentary sucks. You had a weird voice at the beginning of our commentary.
Weird? What do you mean?
Like, there's something with your voice you didn't like.
I didn't like?
Yeah.
I love my voice.
No, something you
wanted
wanted
just more monotone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was very monotone.
Oh, okay.
But
sometimes it would even, especially when I'm like especially mumbling and stuff, it can sound nasally, kind of like, so yeah.
There was one other unit we did. It was Romeo and Juliet, and I really liked that.
Romeo and Juliet was good. Yeah,
I thought it was interesting. Definitely not as interesting as some of the others we had read.
Honestly, I like that one more. That was probably one of my favorite things we did.
Well, I liked the unit. I didn't really care for the story. The unit was interesting because we had a lot of activities related to it.
Okay, that's true.
And there was one we had to do. Basically, our teacher, he gave us like a bunch of different like words for it. and we had to basically, it was like a big, everyone participated. You and someone else would be partnered up, and you'd have to make an insult in like Shakespearean type language.
I remember this.
Using those 3 columns of words. So it'd be like, you dastardly, devious foe, or something like that, right? But it's way more Shakespearean.
Yeah, and you had to like perform it too, so it wasn't just who could come up with the best thing. You had to deliver it the best way.
Yeah, you had to like have stage presence. But what they also did was one romantic declaration. Or something like that.
It was every other one.
Oh, okay. I think I only got
So you did like one insult, one romance, one insult, one romance, but you had to come up with like a flirty line in Shakespearean words too.
And there was this one kid, and this like I wasn't like unpopular, I would say, but I was definitely like at that kind of middle point, in terms of popularity, and because this was in 8th grade, but it was like a 9th grade English class because it was an advanced thing because I'm really smart. Mm-hmm. Gage was in the 7th grade English class, and no, I'm just kidding. He was in the same thing, but and the person I was talking to was like such a friendly guy who was like popular in everything. He was popular in sports. He was just great person all around. Loved to talk to him. And I had to do the flirty line to him. And I really got into it. And I remember everyone in the class was like, whoa, Ethan. Oh my gosh. So I was pretty proud
Didn't you win?
I was 2nd place because I was versing another kid. And I think I had the better insult, but I stuttered. Right on the last one, I stuttered.
I had the exact same thing, kind of the opposite, though. Because I did really, really, really well, too. Everyone was really impressed with my insult delivery, because I'd get vicious with it. I hate you. I hate you. You foul-mouthed buffoon!
Yeah, it was like goofy stuff like that.
Yeah, but anyway, I was doing really, really good. I want to say I got like 3rd or 4th. But in one of the like final ones, because I was doing so well and I didn't expect to do so well because I was like not popular. I was like shy. I was still breaking out of my shell a lot. I was nervous the farther I got in. And on the flirting one, I had to flirt to this girl. So I stuttered on that. I had to flirt to this girl. I had like a pretty decent one thought up too. If anything, I think people agreed it was better than the girls, but I stuttered on my delivery, and I was like so nervous at this point, I screwed it up.
Yeah.
But
I got lucky with it being a guy at the time, I think.
Because you weren't open to those things yet?
Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't like realize I was like bi until like 11th or 12th grade is one of the two.
Oh, the good old days.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But it was 12th grade, though.
Even then, I remember doing that line and being like, that was really, really fun. Why was that so fun, There's like, there's a lot of things you look back on and you're like, yeah, that made sense. That made sense.
There are a couple things with you that I look back on and I'm like,
we were talking about Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah.
And we were talking about like Gage and I used to be super into it.
And without going into spoilers, one of the characters is a little bit
insane,
sadistic a little bit.
And back then, she was my favorite. Mm-hmm. And there's only 4 characters. So if you've played the game, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that, and Gage was like, "Oh, that kind of makes sense now."
Yeah.
So.
At the time, you couldn't even place why you liked her.
No,
like,
I just knew I did.
She's just cool and cute, and her having a knife collection is like cool. And I'm like, all right, I guess that makes sense. But now it's like, I see why you liked her.
Yeah. Now seeing that she's just insane.
Why don't you explain for us why you like her?
Go watch the episode of Danganronpa V3 where we do, what's his name? Corey Keogh's Love Hotel.
Oh.
And you'll get the explanation you need.
Yeah. More than you'll ever want.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, goodbye, everybody.
Oh, okay, bye.